In today's training video, we're going to be looking at a commonly asked question: why can't my family members be in my channel? There's a couple of nuances to that, and I want to get into the details of it so that you properly understand it. Not allowing direct family members to be placed into your channel is now an international best practice. It is a rule that's in place to prevent fraud. In the past, there have been many instances of individuals trying to manipulate the mathematics that allow us to successfully pay wealth engineers that build assets with us. The manipulation comes where, in this particular example, a father becomes a wealth engineer, then signs up his wife, then signs up his son, and then builds a channel under his son and earns 3 times on the same asset. In effect, destroying the mathematics that creates a sustainable, regular, lifetime and intergenerational monthly income for honest and successful wealth engineers. For full details around our family stacking rule at DewPoint, you will find them all outlined in the Wealth Engineers Code of Conduct that you signed when you filled out the application form to become a wealth engineer or product owner with DewPoint. To find your Code of Conduct is very simple. You can find it on our website by logging in, clicking on My Accounts, and downloading the Wealth Engineer Code of Conduct there. Alternatively, you can log into your app, select the burger menu item at the top left-hand corner, that's the 3 white lines, and selecting My Account at the bottom. Under My Account, you will see Code of Conduct and the download button. Download the Code of Conduct and read it the moment you become a new wealth engineer or product owner at DewPoint. It's your contract with us. Within that code, you will find a section called Family Members, Stacking, Marriage and Divorce. The very first point under that section reads currently as follows. Excluding wealth engineers already in DewPoint's database structure before the 31st of January 2016, wealth engineers are not permitted to include any direct family anywhere within their channel where those family members live at the same physical address. The same physical address being defined as a single address as recorded on the title deed over the property on which the family members reside, even where they reside in different buildings, structures, or subdivisions to each other. So to understand that correctly, a direct family member is in fact defined under the glossary of terms at the end of the Code of Conduct. A direct family member is defined as follows. Direct family, family and family members mean a husband, wife, fiancé, son or daughter, including adopted or fostered children, and all common law, customary or tribal law and civil unions or marriages. It further includes any other family members within 2 degrees of consanguinity of the wealth engineer or anyone living in the same household or on the same property. This does not include people who are not related to you. So obviously, if you live in a household where there are other people that are not at all related to you, you're welcome to put them in your channel. However, where you have a direct family member that lives with you on the same property, which has the same physical address, they must be signed up by the person who introduced you to DewPoint, or they must sign up with no lead wealth engineer at all. By separating family members, we ensure that DewPoint's database is never manipulated and that we're always able to sustainably pay you your returns and rewards every single month. There is no exception to this rule. In other words, there are no set of circumstances whereby we will allow direct family members of any kind to be placed in your channel on any point. This means again that you may be the first pointer, but you have a family member on the 5th or the 10th or the 50th point within your channel. They will not be allowed to be placed there, and we will what we call unbundle them and place them under your lead wealth engineer. So make sure that you always place your direct family members living at the same physical address as you, either under your lead wealth engineer or with no lead wealth engineer at all. Where husbands and wives are building their channels at DewPoint, both the husband and the wife can have products. Simply select which spouse will sign up separately, either with no lead wealth engineer or under your lead wealth engineer. They can then take whatever products they wish to have and just continue to build your channel with you. We have found that where husbands and wives are building channels, they've had the greatest success when they have worked together on a single channel. But as a husband and wife, if you are signed up separately under your lead wealth engineer, you can, of course, build your own assets. But we encourage a team effort for greater success at DewPoint. This and many other terms and conditions are contained within your Wealth Engineer Code of Conduct. Make sure it is the first thing you read when you become a wealth engineer at DewPoint.